In astrology, each zodiac sign is associated with certain astrological houses, which represent different areas of a person's life that are influenced by the planets and other celestial bodies. Understanding the relationship between the zodiac signs and their corresponding astrological houses can provide deeper insights into a person's character, motivations, and life path. The astrological houses are divided into 12 segments, each representing a different area of life. The first house represents the self, including a person's personality, appearance, and identity. The second house represents personal finances, possessions, and values. The third house represents communication, including writing, speaking, and learning. The fourth house represents home, family, and emotional security. The fifth house represents creativity, self-expression, and pleasure. The sixth house represents work, health, and daily routines. The seventh house represents partnerships, including marriage and business relationships. The eighth house represents transformation, intimacy, and shared resources. The ninth house represents higher education, travel, and philosophy. The 10th house represents career, public image, and authority. The 11th house represents friendship, groups, and social causes. And the 12th house represents the subconscious mind, spirituality, and hidden influences. Aries is associated with the first house, which represents the self. As a result, people born under this sign tend to be independent, assertive, and confident in their own abilities. They are natural leaders who enjoy taking risks and pursuing their goals with passion and enthusiasm. Taurus is associated with the second house, which represents personal finances and possessions. People born under this sign tend to be practical, stable, and focused on material security. They value stability and comfort, and are often drawn to careers in finance, real estate, or the arts. Gemini is associated with the third house, which represents communication. People born under this sign tend to be curious, adaptable, and skilled at learning and sharing information. They enjoy socializing and making connections, and are often drawn to careers in journalism, writing, or education. Cancer is associated with the fourth house, which represents home and family. People born under this sign tend to be nurturing, empathetic, and focused on creating a sense of emotional security for themselves and their loved ones. They value tradition and often have a strong attachment to their home. Leo is associated with the fifth house, which represents creativity and self-expression. People born under this sign tend to be confident, dramatic, and passionate about their interests and hobbies. They enjoy being in the spotlight and are often drawn to careers in the performing arts or entertainment industry. Virgo is associated with the sixth house, which represents work and health. People born under this sign tend to be analytical, detail-oriented, and focused on practical matters. They value hard work and are often drawn to careers in healthcare, science, or engineering. Libra is associated with the seventh house, which represents partnerships. People born under this sign tend to be diplomatic, cooperative, and focused on creating harmony in their relationships. They value fairness and justice, and are often drawn to careers in law, diplomacy, or the arts. Scorpio is associated with the eighth house, which represents transformation and shared resources. People born under this sign tend to be intense, passionate, and focused on deepening their relationships and exploring the mysteries of life. They are often drawn to careers in psychology, research, or the occult. Sagittarius is associated with the ninth house, which represents higher education and travel. People born under this sign tend to be adventurous, optimistic, and focused on expanding their knowledge and experiences. They value freedom and are often drawn to careers in travel, teaching, or philosophy. Aquarius is associated with the 11th house, which governs friendships, social groups, and organizations. Aquarians are natural leaders and are drawn to social causes and groups that align with their beliefs. They have a strong desire to make the world a better place and are willing to work hard to achieve this. Aquarians are often seen as unconventional and independent, and they may struggle to fit into traditional social structures. However, they thrive in groups that encourage innovation and intellectual exchange. Pisces is associated with the 12th house, which governs the subconscious, hidden aspects of the self, and spirituality. Pisceans are known for their sensitivity, intuition, and spiritual nature, and they are often drawn to creative and artistic pursuits. They have a deep connection to the subconscious mind and are often able to access it in order to gain insight into their lives and the world around them. Pisceans may also have a tendency to be overly emotional or idealistic, and they may struggle to maintain boundaries between themselves and others. However, when they are able to find balance, they can be highly creative and deeply spiritual individuals. In conclusion, the zodiac signs are not only associated with certain personality traits, but also with specific astrological houses that govern different areas of a person's life. Understanding the influence of these houses can provide valuable insight into an individual's strengths, weaknesses, and potential for growth. By exploring the relationship between the zodiac signs and the astrological houses, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and those around us, and work towards greater harmony and fulfillment in our lives. It is important to note that while each zodiac sign is associated with a specific astrological house, the influence of the planets and other celestial bodies on these houses can vary depending on the individual's unique birth chart. This is because a person's birth chart is a map of the positions of the planets at the time and location of their birth, which can have a significant impact on their personality, relationships, and life path. Furthermore, each house is also associated with a ruling planet, which can further influence the energies and themes associated with that house. For example, the first house, which governs the self and personal identity, is associated with the planet Mars. Mars is the planet of action, passion, and assertiveness, and its influence on the first house can manifest in a person who is confident, assertive, and motivated to achieve their goals. Similarly, the second house, which governs money, possessions, and values, is associated with the planet Venus. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and pleasure, and its influence on the second house can manifest in a person who values beauty, luxury, and comfort, and who may have a talent for art, music, or other creative pursuits. Understanding the influence of the ruling planets on the astrological houses can provide even deeper insight into an individual's personality and life path. By exploring the relationships between the zodiac signs, the astrological houses, and the ruling planets, we can gain a more nuanced understanding of ourselves and others, and work towards greater self-awareness, growth, and fulfillment. In conclusion, the zodiac signs are not only associated with specific personality traits, but also with certain astrological houses and ruling planets that govern different areas of a person's life. By exploring the interplay between these factors, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and those around us, and work towards greater self-awareness, personal growth, and fulfillment. Whether you are a seasoned astrologer or a curious beginner, the study of the zodiac signs and their associated astrological houses is a fascinating and endlessly rewarding journey of self-discovery.